Do you remember that one kid in your class? Yes, that one. So imagine a place where all of these like-minded individuals would be able to commune and share knowledge. You don't have to imagine that place. It already exists. And it's called Quora. You know, the Facebook version of Reddit. The site that no one uses but everyone uses at the same time. Basically a place that feels like the back rooms. It just goes on and on. It's a sea of thousands of people commenting on nothing. Basically what I'm doing right now.
Hi everyone, before we start this video, I just want to give everyone a fair warning. I am sick, and throughout this video, it becomes apparent to me that I'm progressively getting sicker. What that means is that the little color in my skin I had already slowly fades away as the sun sets. Isn't that poetic? Well, you know what's not poetic? Quora. Whatever situation you're in, grab your Chipotle, have another bite, get comfortable, and enjoy the ride. Put your fucking seatbelts on. This shit is gonna be rough.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Sir. Are you serious? Today we're going to be reading the most horrible advice on Quora. Unlike Reddit or Facebook, it has no redeeming qualities. 1 second you'd see someone ask the question, "My wife of 20 years has just told me that all of her children are not mine. What do I do?" Steve here responded with, "Get a paternity test for each child, and if the DNA does not match, kick that wife to the curb along with her stray children." Well, Steve, since your advice is so good, I'm sure you'd have no problem if your father treated you like this. Dad, I'm really scared. The test results just came back and Mom told me that I have type 1 diabetes. I'm only 7 years old and I don't know what to do. Don't worry, it'll be okay, I promise. Because another set of test results just came in. No son of mine has type 1 diabetes. Really? Dad, really? I'm so happy. I was so worried. I was so scared. Because, well, you're not my son. You're not my kid, so get out. You can join your mother on the curb. And another man said, "You handle it by getting a first-class ticket to the Caribbean." This is great advice. This sounds like a talk show host in GTA 5. "You ain't paying no child support." Because spending all your money and becoming financially dependent on loans and declaring bankruptcy is the only way you're going to get over your stray children. So this girl said, "My boyfriend dumped me because I'm not like other girls who wear makeup and fashionable clothes. What should I do?" Joseph, the managing director of global equities at Goldman Sachs. Are you really though? Joseph, how the hell do you have time to scroll through Quora? You're like in charge of the world banks. You have two options. Option A, continue down the path of mediocrity and reaching out to strangers online who will give the "beauty is inside" comment. Option A, wake up every day and improve yourself in all aspects of life. And you know what the outcome of this is? A better life. Boom! This man just solved every single problem. If you have cancer, you just wake up and you improve every single aspect of your life. If you're struggling to pay your bills, wake up and improve. It's not that hard. Oh, but I'm sorry, never mind, because that being said, I'm sure you will choose option A. Every single morning, I wake up and I tell myself to improve, and the only thing that I've ended up with is unemployment. And we have some more great advice. Hi there. What else is there left to do? You have already made the mistake of starting a relationship with this man. How on earth were you even in a relationship this whole time anyway? If this basic interest of yours didn't match up. This is not an interest. What are your interests? Like, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do for fun? Lately, and I don't want you to judge me for this because it's kind of nerdy. I've been into controlling women and making them submit to my will. Oh my gosh, my friend, his pants are on fire for no particular reason. So I really have to go. You sit your ass back down. Maybe if he had bought the correct pants in the first place, he wouldn't be on fire right now. This is what happens when women don't listen to me. I really don't think that that's the problem. Quora is not only a place for that kid, Quora is a place for spellcasters, because one answer to this was, hello, my name is Elizabeth. I was going through an article and I found out about a man called Dr. Boma. I have been suffering from breakup issues with many guys. I had to contact the spellcaster. The spellcaster. And you think just something that's called like, oh, the spellcaster, and it's like a term for someone who uses like herbal medicine, I don't know, something like that. No, a wizard. Steve was on the verge of leaving me for another woman. Wait, Steve? The diabetic Steve? Do you think that he had an affair and had some stray children? So she hired the spellcaster to evaporate the kids. I need to go touch some grass. This gets so much better and more magical. In addition to helping this woman with her multiple breakups, Dr. Boma helped her with her cardiac arrest problem.
Huh?
Forget EMTs, forget nurses and doctors, call the spellcaster. Call now, and you'll get a free consultation.
There's actually an email. godbomaspirit@gmail.com. I will actually send an email to this person if you want. Comment what I should send to him. Comment if I should send anything to him. And it wouldn't be complete without people asking for more relationship advice. A common question is my wife a narcissist? Zeta bang. That sounds like a really bad energy drink. Well, my wife likes to spit, hit, and talk loud. When I leave her, she actually blames me for treating her that bad. She even emailed our church about me having an affair. And when that cut her off, she turned on me. I feel like this is spoken word poetry at this point. What did he even say? Number one, should we call the police? Is this domestic abuse? Number two, was she actually spitting and hitting you at the time of writing this? And there are more answers to this question. We're not done. This goes on. There's literally 10,000 answers to this one question. There is no such thing beyond superstitious ovine mass hysteria. And another, if you have to ask, then she is. And then we just have, you could never, guys, what does butter and narcissism have in common? It should be obvious. This man legitimately made an entire analogy about narcissism with trans fat and fake butter, and compares the artificialness of someone pretending to be what they are not. Narcissism is not real. Domestic abuse is not real. It's just your wife is like butter. Mass hysteria. Fake. If you have to ask, then she is. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already mentally and physically exhausted, in addition to also coming down with something. I'm coming down with something. That something was another fish tank. I'm not gonna do this again. Were you hoping that I was going to do that again? Because I'm not. It's going to be for little shrimpy. And also in this one, there's a betta fish. His name is Cosmo. I'll put a little picture here. He is a sweet little boy, but I'm pretty sure he ate one of the shrimp I put in there. So he's just a little bit less sweet now. But I'm sure the shrimp was savory. Anyways, you know who's savory as in salty? Gabrielle. One answer leads to another. Her answer led me to just click on her profile page and see a bunch of terrible answers. This woman is obsessed with ancient aliens, contradicting herself, misogyny, and feminism at the same time. She obviously has a lot of time on her hands, and these are all very recent. Why is it that when a woman cheats, it's the man's fault, but when a man cheats, it's still his fault? Who said that? If a woman cheats, it's still the woman's faults. People are literally asking false questions. This just seems like a self-esteem issue. And Gabrielle has no tolerance for it because society is a deprived, toxic shithole wasteland. That much I can agree with. That feels better about itself by just blaming men for every little thing, even things that are not their fault. And it's fucking disgusting. But Gabrielle transitioned from defending men to hating on men. She responds to another question that is, why do guys follow random girls on Instagram even if they have girlfriends? Because they are losers and they contribute nothing to society. So which one is it, girl? So you're telling me that you're the reason why society is a toxic shithole wasteland. So I warned you this would be supernatural. We're a little bit past Halloween, and by a little bit, I mean like 2 weeks, but I'm basically recording this like 2 days after Halloween or something. I don't remember what day it is. Friday? 3 days? I don't know. Society is a toxic shithole wasteland, so I can't remember anything. Also, I'm the cause of all problems, so... Or am I? Sorry, I'm getting really confused. She seems to be a little bit flustered about the Ancient Aliens program. It's like she hones in on people asking questions about the show, and she's very, very angry. Are ancient aliens telling us the truth or just fake? What? Ha 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 ha. Ha. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? This has to be a troll question. Has to be. No sane or smart person takes ancient aliens seriously. None. Girl, who spit in your black lipstick this morning? That shit is changing you. Is it true that most people who believe in alien abductions have schizophrenia? And of course, Gabrielle, being the mental health professional that she is, yes, there have been studies on the link between belief in aliens, belief they have been abducted, and a mental health crisis. Either I'm illiterate or these people are typing on a BlackBerry. There's no in between here. We're just gonna keep on going. We're too deep in the hole already. I get scared when someone raises their voice at me. Dear friend, remember always that you are not only alone to face this problem. You are not only alone. You're not only alone, but you're a fucking loser who's scared and who's a little bitch when people yell at them. People are sensitive mind. Definitely get scared very fast. Yeah, you're a sensitive little bitch, baby. Come on. Unexpected voice or somebody's presence. Here, getting experience of such situation now. Is someone yelling at you right now? Here, getting experience of such situation right now? Wait a minute. Is this that person from before getting yelled at by their trans fat wife? That's bad news. Eat 1 spoon sugar and drink 200 milliliters of water. That's right, guys. If you are scared of someone yelling at you, you just need a spoonful of sugar. So you know that trauma that you went through as a kid? You should have listened to Mary Poppins. You dumbass. Perfect. Now, speaking of spoon-fed, the reason why your crush doesn't like you back is because you are being spoon-fed information on Quora. Why doesn't my crush like me back? Most people were kind of real with her, right? They're just saying some nice stuff. But then we have Jamie. I don't know, why don't you ask them? If you need to be spoon-fed information like this, then perhaps that you shouldn't be in any relationship. But as clearly you like even the most basic intellect to be able to process even the most basic things. I'm sorry, I was just trying to process that sentence firstly. What? If you can't work this out, no offense, stay away from relationships. People like people with intelligence, or at least a little bit of it. Well, Jamie, the poll just came back and it looks like no one likes you. If you're a dumb bitch, everybody hates you, by the way. That's another theme of this site is people saying that you need to re-educate yourself. It's getting crazy in here, guys. I need eye drops for how dry my humor is. I was able to find a anti-feminist page. No women should be left alone with a minor kid. Majority of them are potential rapists. Well, number one, all kids are minors, so you did not have to say a minor kid. Unless you're getting a little confused yourself there. Majority of them are potential rapists. I agree. I think that the majority of women are potential female rappers. So you know what? Volt man, you've got a great point. No women should be left with a kid. If you have 2 daughters and one is 17 and one turns 18, get her the hell away from your 17-year-old because she's literally gonna start busting rhymes, okay? She's not gonna be able to handle that shit. She's gonna become a rapist herself. This subreddit or sub-Quora, yeah, this subreddit, because it's subpart of Reddit. This group just posts when women get in trouble for things. This woman got arrested, so all women should be arrested. It's almost like women are capable of the exact same things that men are. So, each and every woman is a potential child abuser, will cheat on her husband, do DNA paternity fraud, and then file for divorce, and yet play victim in family court. Her. Ladies and gentlemen, Can you tell how done I am? I went on here as a means to find stupid questions, and I said to myself before I started this video, damn it, did I find dumb enough shit on here? Yes, it is so much worse. Here's my favorite one. If the earth is perfectly round, then how is it possible that there are 7 gigantic flat plates on its surface? Okay, number one, again, like who said that? Who said that they can't be curved? For reference, try to stick flat plates on a spherical Earth model globe. If I did that, I think that my partner might think that I was plotting for world domination, except I was making sure to manifest that Chef Ramsay took over the world. Unlike others, I'm not that kind and receptive to mentally defective imbeciles and the stupid loaded questions that they may ask. Firstly, clown, the tectonic plates are curved. You should also understand that with relation to the sufficiently larger circle, that any small arc of that large circle is flat. Now go back and educate yourself. Go back where, Barry? Do you want us to go back to when the tectonic plates were being formed? I think I'm really starting to understand Quora and what it's for. Feminism / misogyny, infidelity, divination, magic, guys named Steve, education, and time travel. Do you know what that spells? Fidget. Quora is an ad for fidget spinners. We're going back to 2016 when Quora was relevant. The world is a difficult place to be today, and it's difficult for bees too. Why don't people talk about that on Quora, right? Why isn't Quora funding the second Bee movie to spread awareness about that? Come on now. The world is just such a difficult place to be, especially with all these tectonic plates jutting out everywhere. I'm trying to get to work and suddenly I'm next to the hollandaise sauce and running on down like it's a slide. How is anyone supposed to get through this, right? But listen, guys, maybe Quora isn't so bad. Quora is a place where people talk and interact with each other, answer each other's questions. It's a place to make the next person less alone and more comfortable. It's a collective of people, all in the same ride, just like planet Earth. What else are we supposed to do? Quora is just a bunch of people trying to make sense of it all. I mean, what's wrong with that? So thank you so much for watching in this cold, wintry season in which I'm getting sick. I might go into hibernation after I post this. So while you may not have had time to use Quora today, I'd like to ask that you hit that subscribe button because we are almost to 200 subscribers right now as of filming. You guys seem to really like my videos and I really like you guys. And so let's continue on, form our own group, join the cult, because I think that all YouTubers are just cult leaders that are just a lot more disconnected from your life. What are you subscribing to? Nonsense. That's so dumb. But it's up to you. Anyways, bye. Take care of yourself.